My OBS just made an error and it said that it disconnected and then it reconnected. So, I don't know what exactly that will do to the stream, but hopefully nothing god awful. I don't know why OBS is being a twat, but I mean... that was weird. I don't know what caused it. I mean, I guess I can't get away completely unscathed from the technical difficulties that have plagued the vast majority of us. But in case you didn't hear me, because I was randomly disconnected, Koifer is very, very correct, and everyone participating. This goes for our moderators who are always losing sleep, and all of our streamers. Everybody, be sure that you're being good to yourself and hydrating, eating, sleeping. I'm gonna scream because there's an illusioner. I hate them. I won't really scream in your ears. I have good discipline, and I'm good at not screaming when I want to scream. Alright, I got the real one. There we go. Oh my, I have 2 bombs, guys. Me having 1 bomb is scary. Me having 2 bombs is probably fatal. We don't trust Lady with bombs. Lady blows things up that are not intended. Ooh, loot pig! Loot pig! We love loot pig! Even though this will be slightly underleveled, it's still fun to get a loot pig. Right. This way, I think? Perhaps? Oh yeah, I got to drop down here. Because it says so. See, it puts these friendly green lights in case you don't know that you're supposed to jump. Because most people don't like to jump into a hole. Some do, but most don't. So they're like, hey, player, you should jump into the hole. Because we put friendly green lights that tell you that you're not going to die. Why do I feel like telling people to jump into a hole is going to end up in the quote bot? I feel like that's a thing. Nope, no enchanters. Nope, nope, nope. Enchantment is against the law. We don't do that. That is a wonderful quote from our dear Ismay, who I hope will be able to come back next year. And unfortunately, real life intervened and she could not sign up this time around. Imagine having to adult. This is why people don't like adulting. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I don't. Oh man, another illusioner. Alright, Mr. Golem, take care of him. Is that the real one? Yes. I didn't kill him fast enough. And that is that one. Another victory for Team 12 Days. It really is, Cassie. I'm sorry for using a gamer word. I shouldn't say that word. Season 3 rank up. Let's go. Alright. So we've earned this one. Next level, we will free Mama Cat's kitty. Koifer knows all. He knows exactly which quotes belong to whom. Shopping in the rowboat. Can't beat it. I mean, it's the holiday season, right? So everybody has to go shopping. Why not do it from a rowboat? Alright, so since I was told to pick one that I like, let's go somewhere scary. Let's see what's going on down here in the Nether. In fact, let's see what the daily trial is down here in the Nether. That was good times. Chances are, Meta, we probably still have the VOD somewhere. I'm pretty sure that we download them and keep them, so we probably have it. Hey, Melon Mermaid, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us here. We're raising money for Toys for Tots to get Christmas gifts for underprivileged children. We are going to be here for the next, let's see, what have we got left? 9 days? No. 8? I've lost track. But yeah, we are working hard here to make sure that kids who would normally have to go without do not. I as a parent have gone through times when I had to rely on charity to do something for my own kids, and it's a very, very difficult and very painful position to be in. And we want to help as many parents as possible not have to go through that feeling. There is no worse feeling than when your kids are, especially when they're very small, they don't understand why they're not having a Christmas. They just know that everyone else is experiencing that and they're not. So we do this every year. This is our 10th year working on this, and here's to many, many, many more. Here's to the next 10. All right, so I'm not doing this on. Oh god, it's full of spiders. 50% of the range mobs are going to turn into spiders. Well, I don't know, but you know, you can be here from now on. We do this 12 days straight, round the clock, 24 hours a day for 12 days. We have many, many wonderful streamers that join in and take part, and we just kind of hand off one to another and keep it going the entire 12 days. And we are very, very happy that you've stumbled upon us and that you can join our wonderful community. We have all made absolutely wonderful lifelong friends as part of this event. It really, really is, the community is something special. There is nothing like it. It's funny because, like, some of us disappear and, like, we don't see that much of each other the rest of the year, and then the event starts up and everybody comes back. Like, it's magical. Alright, so we're not doing this on Apocalypse 3 because I'm gonna get spidered to death. I'm gonna get so spidered to death. Anyone who has arachnophobia and Minecraft spiders are a problem. You might want to hide for a bit. At least they're blocky spiders, but hey, you know, it's a thing. Well, YOLO. We're jumping in here.
A harsh welcome awaits you in the nether wastes. Only ruins and relics keep you company as you race to escape the seemingly endless sprawl. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you want to survive the wastes.
We do play lots of games. Everyone is free to pick whatever they want to play, so we get a wide variety. This year we've seen Final Fantasy XIV has made several appearances. We've seen World of Warcraft. We've seen Deep Rock Galactic. I'm doing Minecraft Dungeons. We've seen tons of indie games. Korg of the Dead is one of our sponsors. We've seen that. Just huge variety of games. So there's something for everyone, and we all have a variety of different tastes in games. So yeah, just and for my next one, I'm streaming 3 times for this, possibly 4. Hopefully not, because that would mean that our friend Ray could not do it and had a migraine. But for my next one, I might pick up Torchlight 2 for a while and do some of that. Torchlight is a game that I've been a fan of for many years. And since Diablo is a little dark for a kids event, we're not going to do Diablo, but Torchlight is the next best thing. I'm a big Diablo player on my own channel. I do Diablo 3. I don't stream as often as I wish I could, but when I do, Diablo is one of the ones that I like to play on my own channel. I am narrowly resisting the urge to accidentally sing copyrighted things because there's a song that the Minecraft fandom is familiar with regarding the Nether, but oh, but yours and mine, yeah. Koifer and I are going to be doing Starbound. Also, so I'm very excited about that. Starbound is super chill, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been playing some in my own time, so my next foray into Starbound will be far less derpy than the first time around. But it should be a good time. Hopefully we can manage to get airborne and get to actually fly to other planets. We were what in the world just happened in my ears? Who is responsible for this weirdness? That one, I wish I had a cam. I wish you could have seen the eyebrow raise that merited, because that's what you get. You get an eyebrow raise. You'll have to imagine it yourselves, because I don't have a cam this year. I hope that my next years, I definitely want to come back and do this again next year. I love streaming. As I said, I unfortunately don't get to do it as often as I would like. In addition to my work, I have a lot of kids. I'm a mother of 7. Granted, some of them are adults, but I have a lot of obligations in my life that unfortunately keep me from Twitch a lot of the time. But this is my reason for getting to do this, and I get to do it for a good cause, so this is something that I don't plan to miss again. This is the part where I should make some silly jokes about people not wanting to see me on camera, so that Koifer will post his angry sheep that he posts everywhere. Oh, are we getting buffering? Hopefully that's not on my end. If I need to make adjustments or if the stream quality is poor, definitely shout that out so that I can take a look at it. Oh look, they gave me bombs, guys. Minecraft Dungeons is very silly. They don't realize that they shouldn't give me bombs. Hey, Mama Cat! We are working to free the tabby cat, Mama Cat. We're gonna rescue it from the jail that is the season's menu, the battle pass, and then we will have a beautiful little kitty to pal around with us. This game is so fun, Lolly. It really, really, really is. It is a blast. And they're always adding stuff to it. They run seasonal events. They run different like content that comes with the alongside the battle passes and stuff like that. The tower always changes. They actually just made the tower multiplayer. So as much as I'm horrified of going in the tower, I might actually get some more wins in if I can get a friend to come with me. So I'm actually excited for that. I have not gotten to try it in co-op yet, but that was something that they just added with Season 3. They're very player focused. Another fun thing is if you play the game, if memory serves anyway, unless I'm misremembering, I'm pretty sure that if somebody else has bought the DLC, that if you are in their co-op game, if you join someone that owns it, you can play along with them even if you don't own it yourself. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that was how it worked. Get out of here, spawner. We don't want you. There we go. Ah, supply chest time. Oh, are you kidding me? Did you guys see that? I opened the supply chest and all of my supplies just went into the lava. I just got punked by Minecraft Dungeons. I can't believe it would do such a thing. It threw my arrows in the lava. I am just... I'm shocked. Fortunately, I have the giant arrows because of the challenge. The daily challenge has made my arrows huge. so they're better arrows at least. What kind of pets? There are lots of them, and they're constantly adding them into seasons. Currently, I have these guys. Got bird, chicken, fox, ghast, goat, pig, turtle, endermite, another fox, another goat. Raven is really cute. My baby axolotl. I love my axolotl. Here's the regular one. He's just a wild axolotl. And then there's a leucistic axolotl, which if you're into reptile keeping, you know that means that they take on like a pinkish purple hue. You can actually get lizards in real life that have leucistic tendencies. Leopard geckos come in leucistic skin. They're very rare, so you have to pay more to have one, but they're actually really cool. They exist in real life. I am a reptile enthusiast myself. Okay, wow, I almost got myself killed. Note to self, don't run face first into the spawner. And don't run face first into skeletons either. I mean, you can. It's a free country and all that, but if you do, it's not good for your health. All right, now here's a supply chest that is not in the lava, so maybe I'll get to keep my arrows this time. If the game doesn't punk me out of them this time. Ironically, as you can see, like, I'm in the Nether, but this is actually a little more chill than some of the other levels that we were playing. It's kind of funny that way. A lot of the mood in this game does depend on the like the settings that are for the challenge. The challenges are randomized, so you get a different mix of buffs and debuffs for each daily and each seasonal challenge. It definitely keeps things interesting. The fun thing about the Nether is they drop a lot of food items. Who knew that killing pigmen made so much bacon? But it does. And you know, I'm at about the halfway mark, so I'm actually going to stop over here in this little corner, and we are going to take a look at our sponsors and the reason that we're here. So we're going to take a moment to play our video. So I will be back in just a moment.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Yes, Santa Claus.
And we are back. Back to our adventures through the Nether. And getting my face torn off by skeletons. I love the lightning artifact. I really love it. The worst part about the spiders is that they stick you in place. Oh, Dono? Dono. If some of my lovely moderators could let me know the amount on that, so that we can take care of any incentives. Or are Team Odd and Team Even fighting again? Because we know they do that. We also know that Team Even is the best, but don't tell Team Odd I said that. But very much appreciate that donation for Toys for Tots for the charity. It's a wonderful thing that all of you guys are helping us do. every little bit counts. Every little bit goes toward making someone's Christmas, making a difference, and it all helps. However much, however little. Yeah, I may have to. I'll make sure that I get that moved for my next stream. I did not get the incentives box out of the way. I'm at least glad that I did not mess up the alert itself is working and we know when it is coming in. Ah, well, I don't have an actual puppy, but I do have a fox, which is at least canine. I can put on my cute little fox pet. Yeah, I don't have an actual puppy. But we'll pretend that the fox is a doggy. Oh, the incentive box. Okay. Yeah, I will for sure take a look at that and make sure that it's ready for the next one, so that I don't have to pick on my poor moderation team to tell me donos. And wanna again give a shout out to all of the mods, everyone working behind the scenes to put this together. All of my fellow admin, everybody puts so much into this every year. It's really really wonderful, and this event means so much to so many people. So I'm very grateful for all of the work that everyone is putting in, and to everyone that's here, that's watching, just hanging out. Really helps. Everybody that's just watching, just viewing. Even if you're not able to donate, there's so much that you can do. Even just being here, but also shouting us out on social media. You can share the link on Twitter. All of that goes a long way towards making the event successful every year. And we really appreciate everything that everyone has done. All right. We finally rescued the kitty, so we will put the kitty on because I owe that for Mama Cat, for her earlier dono. But we'll run out the doggy for a little bit longer since we just switched over to the fox. Actually, I can see something. This season is all sorts of animals. Let me see if we're gonna get any dogs. I didn't look. Ah, little piggy, look at him. And there's a little bun bun. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get a penguin this season. We're gonna get a penguin. And a mushroom chicken. If anyone has ever aspired to own a mushroom covered chicken, now is your chance. And then ferrets. The panda. Listen, little Mew. Cows. A raccoon. There's the other kitty. That is a fancy chicken. Look at this. Look at this fancy chicken. I love the ferret. A skunk. A hedgehog. The top tier is the hedgehog. So still no puppies, unfortunately, but lots of pets this season. Oh, we can get our stuff back from the blacksmith. Oh no, wait, this one I need to... Wait a second. I just realized I got a new golem. 4,700 damage. Okay, yeah, that's way better. This is like a way beefier golem. Heck yeah. That's awesome, because now that I have two, now I can, like, leapfrog them in the blacksmith and keep upgrading them. And that makes sure that I always have a good golem. Let's see what else needs upgrading. I'll upgrade a bee's nest, because those are fun sometimes too. Alright, let's clean out all the low tier stuff. There we go. The hedgehog is a must-have. I love him. I love him. It's gonna take a while to get to level 50, but, like, oh man. I'm so glad it's not timed. I would be heartbroken if I lost out on a hedgehog. Throwing Digi under the bus. Digi, what kind of private chats, back channel dealings are you engaged in over there? I feel like there's shenanigans that are going on behind my back. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that kind of behavior, would you now? Okay, so that was a fun nether level. Share my whole through love. Okay, we're gonna go to my #1 favorite, absolute best level in the game, the Panda Plateau, which is in fact profusely overrun with pandas. It is a wonderful place. It is the literal best. you don't know what kind of back channel dealings you're engaged in? Well, that's even more suspicious, really. That means that people are just like using you for their own dirty dealing. It's kind of sad. Just roll with it. You guys are the best. You guys are amazing. This is why I love everyone. See, look at the pandas. Look at the big pandas. As is appropriate, if you look in the corner, if you look at my panda character, you can tell that I love pandas. And here's the pandas. This whole place is full of them. In fact, we get to rescue some pandas in here. It is the actual best. So many slimes. Man. Oh no. Oh no. There's gorillas in here. I forgot, because jungle. At least they're dropping arrows for me. Alright. Hey Ray! Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. No! No, no. No gorillas. Nope, nope, nope. See, he crushed my golem to death. Which is really morbid. We cannot support the existence of angry grass monkeys. We can't do it. If you've been supporting the angry grass monkeys, please stop. Withdraw your support. Do not advertise at their businesses. Nothing. Just you can't. I am doing great. I'm having a good time. I have now been fed My wonderful wife brought me a sandwich, so I was able to eat, and that helped. And yeah, we were just hanging out, and running Minecraft dungeons. Food does help. I was legit getting the shakes and stuff. I was getting like a low blood sugar episode because I had not eaten since I had a muffin at 6 a.m. with my coffee. So I misbehaved, and but that issue has been corrected. No, you cannot defend the angry grass monkeys. You cannot do it. That's like supporting Team Odd or something. Like, who would do that? What kind of person just supports Team Odd? Like, wow. I can't believe there are people like that on my friends list. I love you, T-Mod. I'm just giving you a hard time. It's my job. I'm not going to join T-Mod, but I still love you. I don't know, Blaslow. It's kind of scary. They're just like these Team Odd folks are just lurking in the chat, and they're among us. They could come out when we least expect it. We do have an imposter in here. We totally have an imposter in here. The only way to vote off Team Odd is for Team Even to represent and be sure that we're keeping our amount even, like proper human beings. Okay, we're at the rescue the pandas part. Yeah, level up. Let's go. Alright, here's our first little trapped panda. We can let him go. He does a little dance because he got released. Oh man, I missed the jungle monkey. Go away! Go away, go away, go away! I'm gonna shoot you. There. Free the panda. He does a little roll. No. No. Do not come after me. I'm trying to free pandas here. Another dono. Why do I suddenly suspect that Team Odd has struck? Am I right? Did it happen? Are we doomed? Ah, Team Even. Let's go Team Even. What was the dono amount? $10 one. Oh my, okay. Well, I do believe... Ah! First of all, I'm gonna get myself killed by a stupid grass monkey. I do believe that that triggers scary things to happen to me. Chaotic even. Don't worry, Panda, I'm gonna save you. Okay, we get one more panda. One more. There he goes. All of the pandas have been saved. Okay, so... if I remember correctly, I will now have to remove all of my gear for the next map. That means I'm going to die a lot, and it's going to be brutal. I probably won't win. Just to forewarn you, I don't know if I can actually complete one without gear. I've never tried. I could surprise myself, but it's going to be interesting times. It is going to be chaos. I'm actually curious how this is going to turn out. Cause I'm not sure if I can like melee stuff without a weapon. I might have to use like some starter gear or something because I'm not sure I could actually kill enemies otherwise. Go away, Enderman! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! There we go. Get owned! I will take a look at our options for the challenge as soon as we get back to camp. Loot pig! Oh man, these guys have protection. I'm hoping that if I do get to have a cam next year, that we can do doggo incentives. We can do doggo treats and pet my dog and show her off. Dreamer and I have the most gorgeous dog known to man. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's half husky, half American Eskimo. She's a Huskimo. And she is a white cloud of floof. Okay, panda rescue round 2. Let's see. We gotta go this way. And then we got one this way. And don't worry, little pandas. Okay, looks like two more pandas. Two more pandas. Panda level is best level. Blow up the slimes, blow up the slimes. Panda! Oh, we do have one more panda. It's way, way, way back here. There we go. All of the pandas have been rescued. And now, we're going to get to enter into the very best part of the level. This level ends with actually going to the panda party. Which is why it is the greatest level in the game. We get to just walk through a ton of pandas. My favorite animal... It's actually a really hard call for me. I am incredibly, like, fanatically in love with nature and stuff, and animals in general. So, trying to pick just one is interesting. Pandas are up there, but so are frogs. I have a fanatical love of frogs and lizards. Panda! Okay, wow, that's a lot of spitty flowers. Oh my gosh. No. No. None of you guys get to do any of these things. And leave that panda alone, you menace. Can't go on hitting a panda. Look at the poor baby. Can I soul heal him? Aw, I can't soul heal him. Man! I wanted to fix the little panda. I'm gonna write to Mojang and tell him I want that feature. Actually, I know the community manager for Minecraft, or one of them. I could go complain to him because I can't fix the panda. I'm currently a community manager at Hit Factor. We are working on a 4X grand strategy game. Look at all the pandas. We get to enjoy the panda party. There's even little baby pandas. Yes, yes, that would be a civ-like. There's pandas everywhere. They wave to us. See, we're the hero of the pandas now. We have saved the panda people. And now we just get on the boat. Now that we've enjoyed the panda party. Bye, pandas! $13.9 million damage. That was amazing. Okay. I'm trying to remember if there's a trading dummy in here. Or if there's a way I can see if I'm dealing... Yes, there is. Okay. Let's see. Unequip is right trigger. My power level is now 0. Torta, I'm not taking joins right now because we're doing a charity event, so we can't have the game open to the public. If this was on my own stream, on my own channel, I would be happy to play with you, but just for this particular event and because I'm not on my own channel, we're not gonna have folks join me this time. Okay. Okay, so I can melee for 1 damage. This is going to be a joke. One thing though, I am going to turn it down to normal difficulty because I want to see if we can actually pull this off. And I know that it will not be physically possible to finish a apocalypse level with nothing. Let's see. Which one should we try? Crypt is fun, the cave is fun. Let's try the pumpkin pastures. If we stand a chance, we're gonna... This is gonna be so crazy. Oh man, I'm scared. I'm scared. Look at how long it takes me to kill one thing. Well, I can have arrows for no bow. The bow that I do not have. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. Alright, the trick is gonna be aggro. Like, I have to not aggro everything at the same time. Oh man. No, do not shoot me. Do not shoot me. I don't like you. I'm a helpless nooblet. Man, the potion cooldown when you're brand new is insane. This is so scary. So, thanks again to our donator who sent in the $10 donation for us to do this crazy thing that you're watching me do right now. The zombies are not too bad. But the dudes with armor are gonna be a little freaky. It remains to be seen if I can punch one of the armored ones to death, because they're beefy even with a sword. Okay, I gotta run. This would take forever if I actually survive this. I don't expect that I'm gonna make it all the way to the end. I expect that I will easily die more than 3 times. If I somehow didn't, I would just be dumbfounded. I, if I win this, like, I mean, this would be amazing to have a VOD of. just, just because how insane it is. Ah, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Look at how full of arrows I am. I'm like just chock full of arrows. Oh no, those guys in there. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This might be death number 1. Okay. This is not death number 1. I hate the archers. The archers are going to be the biggest obstacle to this. I feel like the armored guys, there's not that many. I feel like I have a chance of being able to run away. Or like... What'll be the worst actually is going to be when I hit a creeper, because I don't have any defense from it, so a creeper explosion will be a one-shot. Go away, spider. At least spiders don't have much health. There is that. This is the craziest thing I've ever done. I kind of legit want to make it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! If a raid captain finds me, I'm game over. Okay. This seems to be the way. Oh my god. There are so many. I have to like kite these guys and then try to separate them. This is so crazy. Okay. There's a ton of guys on top of the hill, but maybe I can, depending on how this map generated, maybe I can get past. Alright, Mr. Spider, you're next. Oh no, enchanted. Oh no. This is very bad. Okay. I turned everybody back to normal. That might save me. That might save me. Doing it, like, Draco wouldn't even be possible. You die in one hit. It's, like, especially playing on the apocalypse levels where I was before and stuff like that, like, you couldn't without any gear. The reason I turned it back to default was because this might actually be possible to win. And I want to see if I can actually do it. Okay, the enchanter has to go first. There we go. And they lose their powers. Oh, we've made it to the supply chest. This part is going to be interesting because there's so many guys. Okay. One at a time. No, not both of you, not both of you, not both of you, not both of you. Just one. Come on, just give me one dude. Oh good, I got him to break the enchantment by running away too far. Oh man. This is probably gonna be first death. Yeah, there was nothing I could do about that. I need to break aggro, but I don't know if that even happens in this game. I need to separate them somehow. Yeah, I can't get these guys to... I took one of them with me! It is my last life, so if I die here, then I died. Okay, I think we left one more guy behind over here. I think this is the last guy. Oh no, this is even worse! I can't button mash fast enough! Okay, it's way too many guys. I gotta whittle them down. Two zombies, I might be able to do it once, but not those armored fellas. Okay, no. Both of you are not going to take pot shots at me. You need to come over here. Okay. You first. And then this guy. Oh my gosh, that apple might have just saved this run. Okay. Maybe. That armored guy's got me so scared. I need to get just one guy. And they're sitting in a cluster up there. Yes, come here, zombie. Come here. Perfect. I'm gonna weed you out. Okay. Well, we've activated one switch. We still gotta just get these guys to separate. So we still got like 5 of them up there. Yes, come here. Oh crap, they both saw me. They both saw me! Why? He's glitched or something. Come here, zombie. Four skellies. Come here. Come this way. Come on. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the Get Your Butt Kicked. Well, we made it this far. Okay, we gotta get this guy to come here by himself. Come on, just you. Just you. No friendos. Yeah, I think this guy's alone. Should be okay. Oh god, an evoker. That's gonna be game over. I can't get close enough to melee an evoker at 1 damage at a time. My only hope is it would be to try to run by. I need to weed out some more of these guys, though. Like, if I don't thin these out, I can't run by. He's there. Okay. I hate evokers. They're so scary. Okay, I'm gonna try to run. 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 Oh, dang it! I went to a dead end! I went to a dead end! Welp. Welp. That's the no gear challenge. That is too challenging, apparently. Rip indeed. Rip indeed. Alright, I gotta find my items again. I think they went to the bottom of my inventory. Which, as you can see, is a little bit crowded. Ah, no, not that. I don't want to use that. Yikes. Yeah, I gave it my best there. I wish I didn't have to scroll all the way to the bottom to get my stuff back. Come on, Minecraft. I guess this is why you don't keep as cluttered an inventory as I do. It leads to pain. Okay, life is normal again. Life is normal again. For now. For now. Got some more rewards unlocked. So that's good. We're almost gonna get another little piggy. We're close to getting another little piggy. Alright, let's put it back on difficult. And then let's see where to go next. I'm actually going into my final hour here. I'm a little tempted to go ahead and run an ancient hunt. They're difficult, but that would probably fill the rest of the time slot. Okay, so just gotta sacrifice some stuff. Yeah, realistically, I probably won't use that. I don't really want to give them my unique armors, but the uniques are the best way to get the better rolls. Oh, I gotta do better than that. I gotta do better than that. Okay, that's better. This doesn't even have infinity. That was... Oops. Nope, that's even worse, man. Yikes. Okay, that one's better. And then we'll just stick some points into it. I've got extra points. Okay. It's going great, Rexy. We're having a lot of fun. I'm about to do an ancient hunt. Probably gonna get myself killed by big and scary things, but that's okay. It'll be fun. Maybe I'll earn some gold. Gold is good. We like gold. Oh, what do I want to... Okay, the difference is negligible in the artifact power. Alright. We'll do a POC 1. All in the name of charity, that's right. For the kids. For the wonderful Toys for Tots. We're raising money for helping kids to have a good holiday season who otherwise wouldn't have that opportunity. It's a wonderful, wonderful cause and a wonderful charity. We very, very much appreciate all of the support that everyone has given. With being here, with the donations that have come in, that's all of our streamers, our mods, the other admin. So much goes into this every year, and it's just something that we're all tremendously proud of and happy to be a part of. Okay, wait a second. I need to go check on that part. With these, of course, you gotta explore every bit of the map so that you don't miss any hunts. And I'm gonna actually double back and check back this way too, just to be sure I didn't miss any doors. I don't believe that I did, but just want to be sure. Since this does eat items to even be in here. Yikes! Killer pigs! Stamina potion was in the tree. It was great. Okay. Try this way. So many creepers! Okay, that's actually the way forward, so I'm gonna go check back this way then. Those pigs are just, wow. They're on a mission. Okay, not seeing any doors back here. Okay, so we've confirmed there's nothing here. Hey, Sonic Rolls! Good to have ya! Whoa, there's a lot of creepers in here. That's a door, but it's not functional. This one is. Okay, we finally got a functional portal over here. Two of them. We got two of them. Okay. Alright, what is this one first? Okay, this is the hunt. There's gonna be a very big, very bad in here. Push the button and prepare to run for my life. Okay. I should be able to beat this. He does not have reflect, so he cannot stop my arrows. Alright, where are you, big guy? Where are you, big guy? Oh, he's an evoker. I'm out of arrows! Oh my god. How did I let myself run out of arrows? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this solely with magic because I don't have any arrows. See, my bow is not always OP. Just some of the time. Just in the general levels. Okay, so I got... Okay, Golem, help me. You get to help me, buddy. Little helpers aren't too bad. But I need to get out of the... I need to get in close enough to hit him. That's what I need to do. Okay, that's a hit. Okay, that one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead.
Tactical move incoming!
Okay. Gotta be careful. This is gonna take some finesse. At least I'm getting souls back, because that helps. Okay, this sword is sort of kinda... Okay, we got another one down, we got another one down. Chances improving. Chances improving. If I can kill him. Okay, 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 okay. We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. Okay, so we got a unique robe for that. It's not particularly my class, because I play very tanky, as you can see. But we did it! We won! Alright, now let's go see what's in the other door. Okay, this is the gold room. These are much less scary, and I will get arrows back in here, so thank goodness. I can't believe I ran out of arrows. I think that's my first time in the whole 3+ hours that I've been streaming that I've actually managed to run out of arrows. Happy to get some gold, though. I needed some gold. Now that we have Mr. Enchanter around, the gold is more valuable than it used to be. It used to be just the one piglin merchant was all you could use it for, so it didn't do that much. But now it does. Alright, I'm gonna grab this supply chest here. 160 precious arrows. So then we will go ahead and start the event. I just hope I don't get a gassed. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Soul heal Mr. Golem. And grab the loot. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Alright, onward. And that looks like the exit to this level, but we're gonna just check over here. No more hunts, but we did get a chest. So on to section 2. Holy crap! Wow, guys. I mean, I'm happy to see you too, but can I come out the door first? That was what you call the welcoming committee. Whoops, I didn't want to go back out here. Oh, more arrows. That makes me happy. That makes me so happy. If there's one thing I don't want to be during a hunt, it is out of arrows. Yes! More points! Take that chest. Alright, I don't see anything up here, so we will head down this way. It's funny when the bad guys stand in the way of the traps and they end up just getting themselves killed. Okay, Why horsemen? Come on, I don't want them. Okay, we got a hunt over here. Or a gold room, one of the two. Active doorway. Loot pig! Alright, let's see what we got. Got another big bad. Alright. Push the button and hope for the best. Okay, he does not have any resistance to my arrows. Yes! Yes! Alright. Cave crawler armor. Gives you a pet bat. It would need some heavy leveling, blacksmithing, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, and that gateway's not active, so there's nothing over there. There's a random panda in here. I don't know why, but I'm here for it. Hi, Mr. Random Panda. Alright, onward. Arrows, sweet, sweet arrows. Whoa, everybody up. What? Linnea, why would you do this? Well, I shouldn't ask why at this point. I know why. You're just you. Gold room. All right. I'll take more money. I like money. You know, like more than gold bars? Money for toys for tots. That's what I like even more than gold bars. Raising money for an amazing cause. And hanging out with all of you amazing folks. Oh, there's no lever this time. So I don't have to fight anything. Alright. I'll take a freebie. Carver, you are one of the amazing folks. Don't get me started. Just lob that dynamite over there.
Ooh.
Ooh woo.
Ooh.
Ooh woo to you two. Ooh, that was a lot of gold. Had more bombs. Alright, and that one is inactive, so we are moving on. That was what we did, right? We did, yeah, that's... I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, that's where we just were. Okay. Just double checking. The panda got killed. I'm upset. There was too much exploding going on in here. Alright. Time for the third and final segment of the Ancient Hunts. And we got a hunt room right off the bat. Gold room. Who is coming up after me? I'm trying to remember. I looked before I started, but I do not remember any longer. That is a lot of fire and a lot of exploding. It's a little dangerous in here. Oh no, there's a ghast. Luckily, it focused on the golem and not on me. We all know how much Kuiper loves the Uwus. He's just shy about admitting it. He's afraid we might judge him. We don't, though. We accept the Uwu lovingness. Oh, I'm not worried about the multiplayer service. I'm since we're doing an event, I'm just playing by myself, so it's not a big deal. Almost missed that second chest. I like treasure. Why are there farm animals in here? Someone or something is deeply confused. Alright, that one's not active. Work our way over here. Whoops. Okay, that is an active hunt, but I didn't want to pop in there unannounced just yet. I wanted to finish clearing off these guys. Alright, now we will go. Well, no, let me get rid of the spawner. Okay. Okay, now we're good. So kill another big bad, shall we? Where the heck is the button? Man. Oh, it's way back here. Okay. He is not resistant to my arrows, so we are in business. And the more little ones we can create, the more they can blow up the big ones. Okay, what? That was scary. I was stuck in all of those slimes. Okay, now all of you need to blow up. Just go ahead and blow up. It'll be fun. You'll like it. I'll live longer, etc. Mr. Golem, help me. Oh. That was a little scary for a minute there. That was a little scary. We did it! Okay, back out here. No rooms there. I don't want an illusioner. He's a hecking imposter. Alright, so nothing back there. Means we are going this way. Oh yeah, more arrows. Let's go. Alright, where's the straggler? I think that's him over there. There we go. More free money, let's go! Okay, I think that's the way forward, so we'll go explore all the rest of this. Nothing there. Okay. I think we've just got that one more section over here, and then that will wrap it up. Is it Digi that's following me today? I think. Alright. A successful ancient hunt. So close to unlocking rank 7 there, but we did not do it. And as we are coming down to the last little bit here, the last 15 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and play our lovely video again to remind everybody why we're here. We're raising money for Toys for Tots to get Christmas gifts for underprivileged kids. And 97 cents of every dollar goes directly to the kids to buy Christmas presents. So very, very lean charity, very low overhead. They only need 3% of it for operating costs. And everything else you give goes to making a difference directly in a child's life.
Thanks, Jason.
Hey, are you Santa Claus? Here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas pop to Toys for Tots.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry about the lag there, guys. It looks like it started to throw some encoding errors toward the end there, so my computer is glad that the end of my slot is rapidly approaching. Digi, are you in chat? Go ahead and give me a shout out and just let me know when you're ready to take over. Was my computer starting to act up? I could probably just throw it over to you, even though it's about 10 minutes early here. Otherwise, while we wait for him to respond, I'm going to go ahead and grind up some of these junk items that we've got. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like to log off and leave my inventory a mess. There we go, much better. We got away with 3 gilded items on that run. That's pretty dang cool. We completely forgot to equip the kitty, so we're gonna let the kitty run around. Look at our sweet little tabby cat. What a cute kitty. I'm so glad we got that unlocked today. Definitely starting to see some more of those stutters and freezes. My poor computer is I think it's ready for a break. Still lit up. Let me check the other seasons. Ah, it's for this. Okay, we didn't claim that. And now we have respawn effects. The little kitty's mewing at us. So as we're waiting for a response from Digi there to let us know he's ready, I wanted to talk again a little bit about 12 Days of Indie and celebrating our 10th year. This has been an absolutely incredible experience. I cannot say how strange it is to get my head around the fact that this is our 10th year. That some of us have known each other for a decade now. Some of us on the admin team, some of us that have met through the event over the years. Like 10 years. That is a long time, and the impact that we've been able to make across all those years is just absolutely amazing. This is something that when Ambushed Gamer and Beetle Bear and myself were talking about trying to do this for the first time, we never in a million years would have guessed that it would have grown into what it is now. I mean, we certainly hoped it did, but the original concept was just to give indie developers visibility, to give people a way to be seen, because in 2012 was just when Steam Greenlight was just coming onto the scene, and you had to have people vote you in to even get your game on Steam as an indie dev. It was really really difficult and challenging to be seen, and there just was not a good avenue. And so what we hoped to accomplish was to have indie devs be able to bring their games in front of an audience on Twitch, to do interviews, to let people show off their games and their projects. And we could never have imagined that it would be what it is now. And it's just so amazing. And I cherish everything about this event. It's something I look forward to every single year. And certainly now more than ever, being able to actually be on stream and actually participating actively like this and hanging out with everybody. It has really been a blast. Same, Rexy. Like just lifelong friends. It's just actually life changing, not just for the kids, but for us. And just watching what we've created, and like I mentioned earlier, the way that when we come together for this each year, friends of ours that we don't get to really be in contact with all the rest of the year, like everybody just comes together, and it's just incredibly special. I'm just gonna check my chat real quick here. Hopefully, Digi will be able to resolve those issues. Otherwise, if not, we could always jump into another level while we wait. We may or may not be able to finish it, depending on how things go, but let's see if there's maybe a shorter one that we could take a look at while we wait here. We did not do this trial. We'll go rescue some villagers. That'll be a good way to pass the time here while we wait. I'm guessing these poor folks don't want to be stuck in this creepy, creepy cave any longer. It's full of spiders. It's full of monsters. Not a great place to hang. Unless that's your thing. I mean, maybe some people like to hang with spiders. Not I. I am fairly arachnophobic. Depictions of them don't bother me. It's just like encountering them in real life. Just no. Alright, there we got one guy rescued. Alright, we will hang out here and rescue villagers then for a bit longer. miss any villagers? I don't think. Nope. Those bros have thorns on them. And I love how this little cat is just chill. There's just like all these monsters. And our little kitty is just like, okay, cool. Let's see, this what it looks like? Yep, yep, yep. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get out of this guy's way. This fellow's a little scary. Okay, that was close. That thing did not have my best intentions at heart. Loopy! Yes, more arrows. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That was almost like a triple creeper. I love having 800 arrows. Hey, Digi! Alright, let me just run to the corner here while I can return to camp. And we will go ahead and get ready to hand off here. Once again, just thank everyone. Thank all of you guys for hanging out, for being part of it, being part of the event, for spending time with me. Thanks for all of the lovely donations. I am on Twitch as WhisperTheLightbringer, so if any of you guys want to join me on any of my future streams, I would love to have any and all of you come hang out again. Otherwise, I will see you guys probably next weekend for my next slot. I will be on Saturday with Koifer. We'll be doing some Starbound, so I'm looking forward to seeing you guys then. And take it away, Digi.